Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. It's early in the morning, and you understand I have so much of the bulk of the sum of the issues, east, west, and south, and we are here to cover it again. As coming this kind of the cardiophagistic moment, and I have Ayub. Ayub Mambo. Ayub today is a very well. Look at the shoes. Woo! Woo. Ayub. Ayub, how are you? You are good? Very meticulous. Okay, I have another lady here. Loveliness, hi. How are you? Everything is good? So the school uniform is so clear, very meticulous, and the shoes are choosing. And right now, going to be getting back to school immediately with an immediate effect because I'm the one to orient them, and I was the one who asked for that chance at that kind of the school, so they can just be, I could be given a chance to make sure I'm going to be asking for a chance of PP1 and grade 4. Let me get there to understand, because they're going to be having some issues, going to be reflecting it one-on-one to this kind of the channel, so you can just know which kind of the impact we have, because we saw it in one time, like we wanted Ayub to go to Momokoro Academy, which is a boarding school, but due to unconditional circumstances of too much, and they requested a lot of money for him to learn in that kind of the school, and also it could be giving the mother also a traumatized way of talking about, oh, where is my child, and much more. It could be a chaos and mayhem to this kind of the village. And also, we have this kind of the lady who was studying in Tanzania, but the education system in Tanzania doesn't reflect in Kenya in a way, like they are so behind in terms of educational system, and also the curriculum vitae that is just given to this kind of the schools in Kenya. So that's why we're going to be changing her from Tanzania to Kenya, because we want this kind of the ladies and the girl child to have a better and a good empowerment of achieving the best, and also helping the family, because you understand how they are. And to the due course of today, I congratulate, because she has been taking chance. Asante sana kwa kukuwa na wao. She has been taking care of them up to this kind of the time. Sasa kitu sijui, baada Ayubu ametoka shule, atakuwa nakuja hapa ama ataenda kwao? Atakuwa nakuja hapa, akimaliza anaenda nasalimia mama. Exactly. So she's talking about after Ayub getting back from school, he will be coming to this kind of the home, which is the auntie. Then Ayub will be wearing the home clothes. Then he will be going back to greet the mother at their own home. Because one thing why we are saying so is whereby, look at this kind of the sweaters. They are so legit and so heavy in a way, like they're so meticulous in terms of the wind breaking and much more like that one. And the mother, if she will just get this kind of the sweater, she will start tearing and removing this kind of the strings, one per each. And we don't want this kind of the uniform to land onto her hands, because it will be something cooking and something bad and something which is not good, because Ayub doesn't have any kind of the mentality of talking about, oh, this, my mother is doing this, she's doing wrong. No, we have to protect them, because we have that kind of the capacity to make it happen. And that's why we have the auntie, she's here, who is protecting, and she ever said she will be taking care of this kind of the children in terms of the talk about the shelter and the food they will be taking from this kind of the home. Other things, and also cleaning some of the uniform, we have to understand it, because they have to clean. Talk about the mother, who is Mary. She will not look at it like we have to wash this young boy and do whatever necessary. Without speaking much, I will just appreciate much of the people watching this kind of the video. Subscribe, like, and share. These are the vulnerable children we are taking back to school. And this, angalia hapa. Muko sawa? Kuja. We are going to school, and this is a courtesy of giving education to the children. And if we educate them, the brighter future of tomorrow, it will be ringing unto their hands. We are becoming aged, and they are the people who will represent it tomorrow. And if we don't take care of them, they will become crookeds, they will become thieves, and they are living with our society. And who will protect them? Because tomorrow, we need a brighter future. We don't know what tomorrow gonna be, Ayub. We don't know Loveliness tomorrow what it's gonna be. And I'm just doing it for the courtesy of my heart. And if tomorrow it will be another thing, they'll have to reflect and know they were helped to have this education coming out very clear. We are getting to school. I think Ayub is just looking helter-skelter, talking about Ginto, I want to land to school. We are living. Let's get there, because this is the beginning. Let's know what's the brighter future of them. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Guys, we are now getting to school, and I have to get them from the motorbike here to make sure that we're going to be getting to school as early as possible, because it's going to be the admission today. And this is the energy we are putting to the village to make sure that as children will learn, and also subject them to the school. And also I represent and I say respect to the school, because it's ever getting it. Because if I could be a bad person, they couldn't talk about no Gintu, we don't need you or whatever, because I have a good relation with the teachers and also the school management, because the head teacher of the school is my brother, so everything is to be gotten the way it is. So we are just up to the school, St. Reverend Duvesco, and we are back to the school. Exactly, we are back to school to make sure that things are going to be taking this kind of the course immediately with an immediate effect. And the school is so meticulous, as you can see. So many of the children now looking at helter skelter. Hi, shuka bastard. Hi, shuka. Shuka vizuri. Exactly, so we're going to be parking this kind of the bike. Nishikia here. I have to park the bike. Niangalia, unaniangalia vizuri. Guys, I'm going to be taking this kind of the opportunity to get to the teachers who are just there to make sure we're going to be admitting this kind of the young student. Kuja! Kuja bado! Kuja! Bado hatujaanza. Mambo, madam, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
She was my madam in a baby class. Usijali madam. Kuja. Bado hatujaingia bado. Sawa? Haya, kaa tu hapa. Nakuja, sawa? Guys, I want to orient this kind of the children to school here, and we're going to be making sure that everything come to fantastic here. I think this is the administration block, and I'm going to be taking this kind of the opportunity to get the teacher and make it happen. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short. Guys, I'm already out of the school a bit, because I've been sent to the bank because for the PP playgroup students who are joining for the first time in the school, they have to be, you have to pay the school fees through the bank system direct. So I am heading to Sirari, because in Nyabwasi we don't have the agents of the bank, so I can just deposit the money. So I'm just heading to Sirari and to the bank to make sure that I'm going to be depositing 1,000 Kenya shillings to make sure I'm going to be the fee for this kind of the boy Ayub here. But they have so many things that they need to do in conjunction with the studies a bit different. I never knew it this way, because this is another curriculum vitae we have, not like the 844 system that we learned through, but this is called the CBC, and they have a new program that they need to do to make sure that things are going to be oriented good. So I have to pay the money. But to the lady, again, they have told me about things that I don't know how this kind of the young lady will uptake them, because I'm told for her to have an assessment and also the UPI number, which is the tracking number of the government, that this lady is progressing, because that UPI number is the one that is progressing and adding from one to another, from one to another. From you're moving to grade 1, you move to grade 2. The UPI number is the one which is giving you the real data to the government. This student has reached here, or this student has this where this student is. Talk about is like a number that gives the directives to make sure that you're going to be knowing where this student is and which grade is he or she. Make sure that the government knows everything and do that accountability. From that one also, she's going to be getting back to grade 3, not grade 4, because grade 3 is when the assessment is, and talk about the UPI number the government allows to be had. So I'm going to be speaking to the teacher to understand and give us all of the directions. Why is it handled like that, and also what is really going to be happening from that kind of the catalog that's going to be coming to life. So I keep tuned. I'm going to be giving you much of the things how they're going to be coming, because they need so much things, and I will have so much work to do, and also being patient to make sure that they're going to be admitting these students to school, because it needs time for them to be admitted to the school. But that's the way forward. We need to see them making it happen. I've seen how Ayub is acting. In a way, like whenever we reach the school, he wanted to join the other students to start studying. And also, it's not even in PP1. She's going to be starting with the play group, get to play PP1, PP2. Hey, he's going to be taking a bit of time, but it will be so active. And I think it will be something which is very meticulous to them. We're going to be getting education. Let's make it happen. And we're going to be giving you much of the small synopsis and the recaps, how they come and how we handle with them to make it happen. And this is the way forward. Let me check to the bank and pay the money. Then also I have to buy maize. I also have to pay for the desk in school. I have to pay for assessment. Also the lady, I have to pay for the fee. I have to pay for the desk also. I have to pay assessment. Hey, they need a lot of money. But we shall see it, how it's going to be coming. The real papers are needed. But we shall see how it's going to be coming, because this is the opportunity to make it happen. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Guys, I'm coming from the bank here, and I already have paid for this kind of the gentleman, so you can just start the progress of the school immediately with an immediate effect. And already the bank slip is there. 1,000 money is already paid here. It's called Ayub Maginga. I think the name can reflect to this kind of the system. And also going to be now taking it to school to make sure that we're going to be getting the education there. So a bit the education has changed, and it's not like the way we studied, talk about 844. Right now you have for the first people who are just introduced to the school right now, they're going to be having a bulk of some of the things they're going to be handled there. So a bit, I'm just refueling here a bit to make sure that everything's so good, so the work going to be so smooth and fluent as far as the day is in concern. And this is the way forward here. So I have to put the full tank. Iko karibu, amekata. Haiwezi finya kidogo kidogo. Finya kidogo kidogo basi. Hivyo. So I have to fill it to make sure that the day I have to be the accountability of understanding how the uptake of the fuel is. Talk about the gas, to make sure that everything is so meticulous here. So this over day, I always get per day. I always consume more than 1,000 a day. And right now I'm just at 789, approaching to 800. I think I'm gonna be drinking a little bit today. You are sweating. Don't worry. Kidogo. Guys, as far as now, whenever the machine is full of the gas now, it will be so easy for me to start working this kind of the vulnerable, so meticulous without oh, you can feel. Thank you. It's full now. $800 and 813. I think it will be so meticulous. Thank you. So at this kind of the time, for this now you want to be working, we're never going to be meeting this kind of the people, getting to here, getting to there. It will be very easy for me to maneuver, because also the machine needs much of the fuel, so this kind of the work will be done so meticulous, and also giving the people the priority to getting forward. The potato 150, and it's the way forward. We have to make it happen here. Thank you. So we are now moving. Let me get back to the school, which is relevant to Veskog, so you can just sort out. I have to go and buy some of the I have to buy some maize also. We're never going to be getting back to school, because they need 2 tins of maize for them to drink some porridge early in the morning. So I have to make sure that everything is aligned. So a bit we have to understand how these kind of the things are always going. It's a bit expensive. We're not going to getting or orienting this kind of this first time students back to school. So keep tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. Keep tuned. Back to you. Guys, I have to buy maize, and I've been told I have to go with the maize to school for Ayub to drink porridge in school. And I have to go with these 2. These are called tins. Here we call them gorogoro or motoriro in Kiskisi. Exactly. So here we are, and we're gonna be buying. Bono mahindi yako ni nyembamba.
Sai mahindi yako.
Hayakukua. Yeah. How much? How much?
100. Mahindi ni 100.
100 shillings. This is 100 shillings.
100.
Hey, 100 shilling, it means like it's like $1 for you to buy this one. So we have to buy 2 of them.
30 bob.
Huh?
30 bob.
Hii sasa mimi sikuja na kitu yoyote. Wewe mwagia hapa mahindi. Msuko ato mokoro ni gumbu. The good thing is we are not allowed to meal. They will meal on themselves in school. That's so meticulous. Woo! Guys, today is today, tomorrow gonna be another day. I have to attach them here. And this is what they have to see for Ayubu to be oriented in school or to be given the admission in that school, because that's the order from above. I have to tie them very meticulous because hey, where is the brothers? I don't know who tied this one. It's becoming complicated. I have to put it in front of me. Make sure that other things gonna be following its kind of the course here. Nilipo na M-Pesa? Cash? Sasa kama niko na M-Pesa. I don't have cash. I have M-Pesa. No problem. Thank you. Let me see, my account is reading 0. Check. M-Pesa. Send money.
0707 00
8240?
14.
14. Kama 0 mono.
Toleni ya kurusi.
Ngoja kwanza. Well, guys, we are transacting here to make sure that everything is just accountable. And number 1. Muita Christy. Thank you. Guys, we are done with there. And now I'm heading to, let me not pour down this kind of the noise here. Now I'm heading to school to pay for the desk, and also the other lady also to pay for the desk, to pay for, there's so many things there. Let me reach there. I'll give you much of the things how they come. Keep tuned. This just is the struggle for other people to make sure you're gonna be getting education. I like education. I like seeing people progressing in education, and this is my courtesy. Let's make it happen. Today is today, and tomorrow is another day. Guys, we are now back to the system, and I have the madam who gonna be taking the charge to make sure that they're gonna be getting them and orienting them to have this kind of the education system, because she's gonna be coming from Tanzania. Gonna be a bit a traumatizing thing for her to catch up with the English terms in this kind of the Kenyan curriculum vitae. But there's no problem about that. Hi, madam. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I have recognized your presence. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
Everything's cool?
Yeah.
Exactly. How is the education here?
It's okay.
It's
and
okay.
In fact, I'm happy because you people have recognized that this school, it's wow.
It's most of the YouTubers are ever coming here.
Coming here, yeah.
Also, I like about the head teacher.
Yeah, the head
Yeah,
teacher.
he's not a person of maybe having that kind of a heart or whatever.
Exactly,
He's a person who you talk and you elaborate and everything goes good.
Yeah,
and also,
yeah.
I know he's my brother. You have to understand
And he's so
everything.
understanding.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the most key value to make sure that things want to be coming out so creatively.
Exactly, yeah.
So back to the system again, to this kind of the school here. I brought this kind of the young lady, and she was studying in Tanzania, and I've explained it to most of the teachers here.
Okay.
And she's now getting back to Kenya for the curriculum vitae of Kenya, which is called the CBC education.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it's gonna be, because she was going now to Form 1 in Tanzania.
Yeah.
So right now gonna be coming back to Kenya. How is it gonna be picked here?
Yeah, so because here there's that CBC, and then we have that early years of education, and when they reach grade 3, there's that international. It is not as exam, but it is called assessment, and that is the time whereby a pupil or a child is supposed to enter into the system, the examination, which is neck body.
Okay.
Yeah. So because there you're saying she was in Form 1, so here she has to go down up to grade 3 so that she can be incorporated in the system. Because if at all we can take her to higher grades, then when it reaches the time of doing, okay, we have exams, how many times? 3 times. We have that one that is done in grade 3, and then also we have the one that is done in grade 6, and then we have the final one, junior, that is grade 9. And you cannot do the other exams, for example, in grade 6 and 9, if at all you are not in the system in grade 3. That is why each and every child that has not gone through that grade 3, this child is supposed to go back and start from grade 3. Yeah, and also we've had many cases like her. In fact, she's not all that big. She's okay. She will fit there. And I'm the class teacher, so I'll make sure that she's comfortable, and also I'll make sure that she's doing well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to motivate her so she cannot have that kind of the mentality like, I'm gonna be looking bigger in that kind of the grade maybe. And sometimes some of the children are going to be having that kind of the mentality, like, gonna be maybe you're going to be checking herself to be grown up or whatever.
Body-wise,
the body-wise, exactly.
Okay, professionally, that is why we do something to do with psychology and all these.
Okay.
So we know how to handle such cases. Yeah. In fact, she'll be comfortable. She's not the first one. We've handled so many people from Tanzania, because when they come here, at least we have to give them that foundation of English. In fact, they are doing very well, and I promise you, even this guy, she'll be perfect so long as she get that foundation of English, and then she'll be translating it to other subjects. Yeah. So, and also I've explained.
So
the reason
you mean
why
in Tanzania they're studying some of the subjects in Swahili.
Yeah. But they are so good. They are doing so good here. Yeah.
Exactly. So guys, that's why you see they're gonna be getting back to how she has to go back to talk about such kind of the grades.
Yeah, grade 3. Yeah.
Because of the capture, because most of the subjects here they are learned in English, but there in Tanzania they were learning in Swahili, so a bit difficult for them to capture this kind of the system in Kenya. So they have to go low, and also right now the government has introduced, the way the madam has talked about, it's called a UPI number.
Exactly.
And that UPI number is the one that is tracking you from the grade you are up to where you are.
Up to the next grade.
Up to the next grade, up to where you will be. In terms of even getting to the high school, they will be tracking and knowing, like
university.
Even university.
Yeah.
So that is the only thing. So she cannot progress if she doesn't have that UPI number.
Yeah.
The government will not recognize her.
Yeah.
And also they have GSS, which is in grade 6. So you cannot do that exam if you don't have the UPI number.
Exactly.
And for her to get the education in Kenya, let us not look at the body. Let us not look at whatever going to be the circumstances that we are maybe coming from. We look at the education that we're going to be gaining, and also getting something more stronger. That's why we adjust into this kind of the school called Relevant.
And that is why education in Kenya is unique.
Exactly.
Okay, they are not looking at the age, they are not looking at what. Like now, okay, I'll be knowing her age later. But there are some things that they are looking at. Like, for example, is this child wants to come back to school? Even those people, those girls, maybe you have early pregnancy. When this girl has given birth, then we just accommodate her back, not like the system in Tanzania. Yeah, so that is the best, the good thing that is good with our education.
So whenever they go a bit out of the road, the school
we will bring them back.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, we are supposed to trace them to even the chiefs. Yeah, so that they can come back, because we want to track them. Where are these girls? Because we treasure so much education, generally those girls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So right now she's gonna be getting back to the class immediately.
Yes, in fact now she's
I think I've sorted
free.
out.
You've sorted out everything. You've paid everything. Now she's free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be getting her to the class to make sure that things gonna be
I know
getting.
you've arranged everything, lunch, everything where she's
the lunch. I think the lunch you will be going to. You will going where you are staying.
You're staying.
And always remember Ayub. Yeah, remember Ayub, because Ayub is your sister, is your brother also, and you are the sister. Yeah, you have to remember Ayub, because Ayub has to be part of the system. It's the first time for him to come to school. Also, he is so enjoying whenever you are seeing the ecosystem.
Even the friends.
Yeah. He has friends.
In fact, he has fit immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he has to do the best. And also, I have other things that I have to sort out.
Okay.
Talk about
the tissue, and then a cup,
and some colors.
Colors, specifically the ones that you've been given, that cover. I think you have it there. Yeah, so make sure.
Yeah, this one here.
Yes, so make sure that it is this one.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yes.
So I have to go with this kind of the cover because it's my first time to do this. So I have to be so meticulous in terms of that one. So I'm going to be getting some of the receipts from the deputy there to make sure that everything is sorted out so clearly. You understand, guys, also if we're going to be getting back to the system, she is also a YouTuber, and we ever dragged ourselves from one position to another with her, and she was part of the program.
I don't think so. I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
How is everything, madam?
Okay,
so in terms of the YouTube.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for hosting me. Is it not for the first time?
Not for the first
not
time,
for
yeah.
the first time.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Okay, my YouTube channel name is Nice Mom.
Nice Mom.
N-I-C, yeah, then there's a space.
Yeah.
And Mom, M-U-M. That is my YouTube name. But
Nice
here
Mom.
I'm Madam Eunice.
Madam Uni, exactly. So you're going to be now taking care of her?
Yes, I'll be taking care
and
of
also
her.
get her some education. Talk about maybe extra education in terms of
it's
maybe...
okay, there's no problem. Okay, you'll be coming to arrange that one because okay, that one is tuition. So maybe but when we want her to pick very fast, then we'll be maybe doing tuition for her, and that one maybe after admitting her and doing all this, then we can do some arrangements later. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
she's welcome, and then
Welcome.
she's safe.
She's now safe.
She's safe.
You are safe in the Republic
hands,
of Kenya.
and also in this school.
Exactly.
Okay,
so we're going to
thank
be
you
getting
so
her
much.
to school and
Yeah,
to the class.
classes, I'm
Exactly.
taking her right. Okay, if you can just point there, even though
There's a
not
class
after-
there?
There's a class just there. So she's
At the corner?
At the corner, exactly.
Okay.
And then Ayub is just.
Oh,
on
Ayub
this
is
side,
just here.
this side.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
What I like also is when I've seen this kind of the empower the girl child.
Yes, yeah, empower the girl child.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
This
I don't
for
know
Swahili.
this one.
Wawezeshe
It is
wasichana. It's the same.
Yeah, it is
Interpreted.
interpreted in Kiswahili.
Oh,
Yeah.
empower the girl child, empower the
Yeah.
nation.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Or
very
says,
good.
this one we always say Maria Serekali. Okay, we take good care of them.
Exactly. Make it happen.
Okay, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yes, hello.
Okay, I can just take her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you for hosting me. Guys, kindly check me out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nyabonde. Aya. So guys, she's going to be getting to the class to make sure that other things are going to be coping up, and I'm going to be getting some other extra stuffs from the head teacher to make sure that they're going to be compensating whatever going to be so necessary. So I've done, and I'm done, and I say thank you very much, and they're now leaving to Mambo. This is for Magabo. Mambo Magabo. Magebo. Exactly. So they're going to class, they're there, and everything is so meticulous. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. And I say, much of the people supporting are going to be saying thank you very much for the support we're going to be making to make sure we're going to be empowering this kind of the girl child to have education, which is the best key to success. And this is the best opportunity to have to make it happen. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Mambo. Mambo, Salome. Bye.
Mary.
Guys, the good thing is I'm back home, and I'm back to Mary, where she's just living here, and also have the family members. She's the mom, she is the sister, and Mary. Mary, tangia nikuletea kia Mungu chakula siku hizi hata uli bana. Nataka nikuone umenona. I want to see Mary becoming bigger because we have food. Kila kitu iko sawa? Huyu bado ananyonya? Salome is still symphony milk. Salome, bado unanyonya na wewe ni mtu mzima. Tunaenda shule lini Salome?
Ayubu nasikia ameenda.
Ayubu nimempeleka shule sahi. Yeah, guys, I've oriented Ayubu to school and I have to tell the mom she has to understand it. Na ameingia play group.
Oh, play group.
Ameingia play group.
Shule gani?
Dovesco? And kitu ingine nimelipa kila kitu. Kila kitu, lakini fee nimelipa mpaka ya term 2. Ni 500 na mpaka ya term 2. Sasa term 3 ndo tutalipa tena kama itakuwa sawa. Huyu msichana na yeye wamekataa kwamba kuingia Kenya, kutoka Tanzania kuingia Kenya lazima kuwe na kitu inaitwa UPI number. Hiyo UPI number ndio serikali na kutrace nayo. Ukipotea serikali lazima ijue mahali uko. UPI number. Na UPI number upatiwa ukiwa darasa lolote, lazima ni grade 3.
Kama mshoba kwa grade 3.
Amepigwa msasa huko 2-3, walimu wamemjoinisha, wamemuongelesha, amekubaliana. Ameingia darasani.
Mbisha mbali.
Lakini sasa si eti ni mbali. Si sawa? Si mbali kwa sababu tuko na kitu inaitwa UPI number. Hiyo UPI number kama hauna hauwezi fanya kitu yoyote kwa hiyo shule. Hakuna kitu tutafanya Kenya saa hii. Guys, I'm talking about I have to elevate them a bit to understand. Like we have something in the school curriculum called UPI number. That UPI number is the one that the government is using to track where you are. When you miss to school, the government will just know where this kind of the student is and why is he not coming to school or she's not coming to school. And even if we're going to be having some of the early marriages and whatever, they will just use that UPI number to trace where was this kind of the girl, is she a minor, and such kind of the things. And the government also talk about the courts always use that kind of the UPI number to trace this lady or this kind of gentleman where they are. Sasa kila kitu lazima serikali inatumia hiyo system. Sasa inasonga nayo. Ukiingia grade 6, unajua sasa unaingia GSS. Sasa GSS hauwezi fanya mtihani ya kwenda grade 7 kama hauna hiyo UPI number. Na bado wameniambia niulize kama mko na birth certificates.
Sisi mpaka tengenezewe basi hapa Kenya.
Hakuna birth certificate. Mary? Birth certificate ya Ayubu?
Sasa Mary alishezewa kitambo hata Ayubu.
Hata vinani vyetu.
Alichoma. Oh, Mary burnt everything.
Kipindi kila no.
Ana hizo?
Ana hizo.
Hawakwenda clinic. Ayubu never went to the clinic. Hawakwenda clinic.
Yaani tangu mamake Ayubu.
Hawajawahi. Niangalia pale mtoni kuongeza. Hapo chini hakuna. Alaruka ukiumwende.
Guys, you can understand, like she's talking about Ayubu was born around the river and she gave birth on herself. Hata sindano hakuna. So Ayubu doesn't have even any vaccination. Hata huyo hana. They don't have any vaccination. So guys, for kwa Moshi. This young lady, Mary, this lady was born in the hospital here, and even I knew it. Alidungwa, si ndio? Aliandikiwa? Oh, huyu alipatiwa kila kitu. So Ayub has a problem in a way, like Ayub has never ever gone to hospital. And Ayub, the way you can see the body how he is, so he's energetically enough because he has never vaccinated, he has never been vaccinated, he has never got any kind of the government, any kind of things, because he was born alongside the river and Mary was now, hey guys, you can understand, like Mary gave birth alongside the river on herself. Na nani alikata kitovu sasa?
Huyu mwanamke wa gorofa, mke wa mwalimu Niki.
Oh, mke wa mwalimu Niki.
Alikimbia na wembe akakata mtovu, huyo akanavuta mtoto. Si ndio huyo mlairi ro gorofa.
Oh, you gorofa. Oh, you can understand that woman who was giving me the talk about, was getting me some of the job. Talk about the pastor lady or the woman who is the pastor. She was the one who ran and cut the umbilical cord. And oh my living God, you understand such kind of a scenario. So when you see Ayub is going to school and right now you're going to be learning, it has been a cracker tools and it has been one way. Let them study and God give mercy and shining path to them and see the brighter future which is tomorrow. Asante sana na nimebaki tu nipeleke huko kikombe.
Kikombe niwekea Ayubu kwa baba.
Ulimwekea? Oh, kama kikombe iko ni tissue tu imebaki.
Tissue na color.
Na colors. Color wamenipatia hii box. They have given me this box. Niangalie hizi. Wanasuji client. Oziko huko. Exactly. So I'm going to be making sure that everything is so sorted out and kila kitu iko sawa sasa na wacha wasome. Let them study and we say thank you to the people supporting and also making sure that this family is getting the education. Mary, mambo iko sawa sasa? Wasome? Exactly. Mary is talking about let them study. Amekuwa mkubwa. Let them study. And when I hear such kind of sita huko?
Mama miaka Ayubu.
Hatujui.
Huyu mzaa mwaka jana mwezi wa 3. Kwa hiyo atakuwa na 4.
Ayubu ako na 6 7.
Sita huko. Exactly. So guys, when I see Mary, she has allowed the son and the daughter to go to school and learn. I think she has a brighter future for them. She knows what is tomorrow. And to that one, as I say, thank you very much. Let's represent and make it happen. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Guys, after all the stuffs on going on doing in terms of the school. The good perhaps have made it happen in terms of taking this kind of the children to school, and we have more about getting to school. There are people who are ever getting to know education, and they want education, which will be the key value for their own lives and also sustaining the sustainabilities of tomorrow. Because if we are not learned today, who are you going to be communicating to? Because we are developing, we are going to AIs, we are getting to the communications of English, talk about using of the phones. Everybody wants to diverse from one position to another. Right now, if it could be like our parents could not need us to learn, and right now could not be speaking English for communicating to anyone, because this is a digital platform, and you can never know your tomorrow. You can never know how you're going to be moving tomorrow. You can come to be a digital content creator and you want to post much of the English. It coming out from that kind of the side, and how you're going to be doing it. It's how the education system matters a lot. Talk about the key to success, and from that kind of the position, I have my friend here. Hi, man.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Everything so meticulous?
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
My name is Christopher Mutatiro.
Christopher Mutatiro. So you are a student, or you are a Form 4 leaver?
I'm a Form 4 leaver.
You are Form 4 leaver.
Yeah.
And how has been the life? Because you are just explaining to me, and I had like, oh my living God. Right now I'm filled up with so many things that I'm just taking over. And you wanted to express to anyone who's going to be listening to this kind of the video, and he's going to be expressing himself. And he will be the one who's going to be, if you're going to be touched from his story, it will be so meticulous and coming out exclusively talking about how the life going to be. Because outside there, the life is all complicated. If you're going to be having at least the life talk about, oh, you might be helping, whatever, it will be so meticulous. It will be affordable to him, because outside there, everybody's trying to look for the best. So I'm coming to you right now here. How old are you?
Right now I'm at this year. At
This 2026. Which year were you born?
I was born in 2002.
2002. So right now you're going to be in 24 years.
Yeah, 24.
24 years.
Yeah.
So when did you finish your Form 4?
I finished my Form 4 in the year 2024.
2024. So you passed, or you got which kind of the grade?
I got it happened to I got a C minor.
A C minor. So which is not a bad grade whenever it comes to the real life situation and handling much of the other things. What I understand is the grade doesn't matter outside here. I tell you as a fact. And for you to have a C minor, you are so brave. Do you know that one? Yeah. You are very brave whenever you have a C minor. There are people who have even zero. They never even got a result. But whatever you see, whatever they're doing, there are the people who are owning cars outside here. Yeah. Have you ever understood that one? Yeah, they're the people who are employing the people who went to school. Yeah, you understand it? Yeah. Don't ever disgrade yourself and talk about I got maybe. There is no failure in this life. Yeah. Even if you fail in A, you never you failed not to be a doctor. You understand? You failed, but that was not your career for you to go to there. Maybe your career, you are the one who has not chased it, or maybe you have not seen it. And sometimes whenever you feel like you have reached to the end point of your life, that's where now the life starts from. You understand? Yeah. Never disgrace yourself like you got a C minor or whatever, or a E. Nobody will ever, whoever will be laughing today, they are going to cry tomorrow because of your progress. They are going to have jealousy because of your progress tomorrow. You understand? Yeah. You just accept yourself and move on. You understand? Yeah. Exactly. So coming to that kind of the epilogue of talking about you did your Form 4. Yeah. Which kind of the school?
I started in Mwango Mixed Secondary.
Mwango Mixed Secondary. Yeah. Also, that one reflects something some people can just understand. Whenever somebody goes to a mixed secondary, you understand now it comes to the background of your home. Now it comes to the background, which makes you to go to such kind of the schools, because your background determines which kind of the school you will go. Even if you pass, even if you get 400 marks out of whatever, even if you have an Excel for whatever, and your parents cannot afford to go to Lenana school, cannot afford to go to the national schools, or talk about Alliance school, you will never go there. You will never go there because the background doesn't allow you, because of the pocket demand. Even if you're going to be progressing good from the primary school and you get a very good high grade for you to go into the good high school, talk about the national schools, but now for you to go there, your parents have to sell everything from their home ground for you to study. Is that the life? That's not life. You understand? Yeah. That's not life. Accept yourself and understand, like, tomorrow also you are needed. And don't think about the grade of today reflect the grade of tomorrow. You know it?
Yeah.
Exactly. And coming to that kind of the way. So you finished your Form 4.
Yeah.
Talk about 2024. Yeah. And what about 2025? What were you doing?
I was just hustling. I was hustling so that I can get something so that I pursue my career.
You can pursue your career.
Yeah, but it has been so hard and very tough for me.
So hustling, what do you mean by hustling? Where were you doing some jobs or whatever? Which kind of the job was it?
I was doing with the Masons. I was a handyman.
I was a handyman.
Yeah, so I've done handyman work for so long since 2023. I was doing a handyman work.
Yeah,
So,
I remember there's a time you were coming to the villa.
Yeah.
And I was even sometimes I was employing you to the fish farm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you were employed with other sections to make sure you're gonna be doing some work.
Yeah, so that's how I used to work there so that I can get remedial money and the rim. But it happened that I've never been in school for at least a whole term. No. Even you saw I was working there for so long, for quite some weeks before going to school. And when I went
for
to
you
school,
to raise some money.
Yeah, so that I can get at least remedial money and the rim.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it happened, but it happened that I did my Form 4 without paying school fees. But when I went to school, I was being chased away, go and bring school fees. But I knew I wouldn't get the school fees. But I went for that work so that I can get a remedial. But during school fees chasing, that how they used
Going
to,
home, coming back.
Going home, coming back.
It was a normal thing. It was a normal routine to you.
Yeah, I saw it like a normal thing to me because I've never been paid for school fees.
So back before I can just continue from there. So when we are talking about that was your hard life, talk about you were in school but hustling and getting some money, some wages for you to carry on some school duties. I talk about buy some stationaries like rim, like paying for the remedial. I understand that kind of the work. The teachers sometimes fee is not a normal thing in school whenever it comes to remedial money, because that is the teachers can see that money one-on-one. So they like to chase you home for that money because they know they're going to be getting that cash than talking about going to be the school fee, which they don't benefit from. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So we'll go home because of remedial than even a school fee sometimes. But now coming to that one. So do you have parents?
Yeah, I just have a single parent.
A single parent.
My mom. Yeah.
Only your mom.
Yeah. So my father passed last year, but they were not living together.
They were not living together.
Yeah,
so they had departed.
Yeah, they had departed a long time ago when I was young, and I don't know the reason up to now till my father passed away.
So but where were you staying?
I'm staying at
no, not right now.
Right now.
Not right now.
No.
Where were you staying between your father and your mother?
I was staying with my mother.
With your mother.
Yeah.
So you went with your mother.
Yeah.
And I know the work of your mother. She's hustling, and sometimes they're being chased with the police, east, west, or south here. Sometimes arrested. They are doing some of the things to make sure that the children can just learn, even if it's gonna be illegal things they're gonna be doing. But it's because of the children, like them to go to school and get a little bit of something for tomorrow. I know your mother. I know her very well.
Yeah,
and
after she was being chased by the police, you know that work, but. At that time, she just left that work.
Oh, she left the work.
Yeah, so
because of the too much chase.
Yeah, so
the mother, we can just pinpoint because it's a fact. The mother was selling liquor, and the liquor was the one that was making sure that these children could learn, get food over a day. Because from that liquor, they could lease. No, they could just buy it from another producer, And after getting from the producer, they could now sell as retailers. And now for the drunkard, whoever they're just staggering, or put 50, put 10, put 20, and the police are ever tight to them. Like they don't want this kind of the liquor because of the altering of the body. We are not advertising for it. But if it comes to such kind of a position, because he has admitted the mother left it because of too much chase, because it was not having any kind of the benefit. Why am I saying so? Today you will sell it, and whenever the police come, you have to lure them with the money. And the money you are getting, it's not like it's your liquor that you produced you personally. You took it from producers, and now you have buy it for you to get a profit. But now there's no profit. The police are onto you. You have to lure them, handouts for them. For you to work, you have to go and register. That's a fact. You have to go and register to the police so that you can be selling liquor. And whenever you register, they will come for their tax each month. They're coming for a month. And have you ever found yourself into the police custody due to that?
No.
So your mother have ever been protecting you?
Yeah, I've never been there because my mother has been protecting me. So
you have never found yourself. But the mother, how many times has he been arrested? Has she been arrested? Several times.
Several times.
Until somebody talks about this is not beneficial, now I'm going to be leaving it aside. It has been a crackatoos of the moment. I will tell you as a fact, because this is the life. Including me, I don't know, when I was growing, when I was a very young child, the family was a bit, we were poor, and the poverty was prevailing. So my parents were selling this kind of the traditional liquor, which people always come, congest, looking like Unity, Busa. They were selling it for us to learn. But they came because the police were too much. They left and they looked for another alternative, which is the thing that we could just come out effectively and say, that's how things are moving. Because right now, for the preferences and also coming out to be a student and getting knowledge, the parents are the ones who are suffering. They know the intent, meaning of the education. That's why they do whatever they want to do to make sure you're going to be getting education. Following to this kind of the gentleman. So your mother departed with your father. Then you followed your mother. Due to you were young, you had to follow your mother because of the protection. And now your father has died. And you have been working, pay for yourself. And you have other sisters, brothers?
I have one sister and my 4 brothers.
4 brothers.
So in our family we are 6, 1 girl, 5 boys.
5 boys.
Yeah, so it has been so very difficult.
So which born are you?
I'm the second born in our family.
Oh, you're the second born. So already you have to make sure that the other young siblings, they're going to be eyeing forward to you. They're going to be knowing that you're going to be doing something corrective.
Yeah, so I've been hustling so that they can get education like me. And I've been telling myself that I don't want them to pass what I've been through during my education. So I don't want them to pass what I passed through, because when I went to school in Form 1, I went to school after half term. That's when I went to school. And it's because I was persistent. I wanted to go to school. Yeah, so I just went to school after half term, after hustling and getting, I am Brian. Brian is the one who assisted me with the shoes.
Brian, who is Brian?
Brian Mayani.
Oh, Mayani. Mayani helped you with the shoes.
Yeah. Perhaps we were going with him to school, and he assisted me with. He had 2 shoes, so.
Oh, he assisted you with one.
With one. So I went to school after half term. It has been very hard for me, because going to school after half term, my introduction has been done. You know, it's very hard.
I know the admission. Including even today, I was admitting some of the students. I've never gone to school. Right now, you can understand now, it's the same characters and the same, we are falling to the same periodic way of understanding, like the life is still challenging outside here. So right now, since you left now, you were to the villa, you left the villa, where did you go next? Or you are still there?
No, I'm not at the villa. I just got some little amount of money. I just started up my own small business. I'm selling smoked chicken.
Or smoked chicken?
Yeah, and
grilled
eggs.
Or talk about sausage?
No, not sausage.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Where do you sell them?
It's smoked chicken and You know
Eggs.
smoky.
Yeah, smoky.
And eggs boiled.
Oh,
Boiled eggs.
smoky.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So there's a day that you came and you bought some eggs.
Oh, you're the one who is doing the work here around Vegas?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
not
no.
Vegas, at stage.
Oh, stage.
Yeah.
Mwango stage.
Yeah.
Junction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a time I came there and I got so many people. They were there. I missed. I never bought.
Yeah.
I missed that day.
It has some challenges, but
Yeah.
like when it rains,
Yeah,
you
a
might
little bit.
not sell. Like yesterday, it rained.
It rained.
And I had when you put them at the fire, so that and when you go without
You don't sell.
selling, so
They spoil?
They spoil. Yeah, they spoil. So and the eggs.
Oh, the eggs
So
also.
when it rains, it becomes a challenge for me.
Okay.
But
You have
that's
to
how-
struggle.
Yeah.
How much money do you make a day from that business?
It's not a very big amount of money. During when I sell, they all there are 22 pieces, and I take two packets. So the total amount is 44. So
44.
when I sell them, when they are finished, when they are,
You can get a profit of?
I can get a profit of 400 and something there. 408. Yeah.
That's a
because
profit.
one piece I sell it at 30 bob. Yeah.
And how much do you buy per?
Two packets I go to buy them at
Sirari,
So
At
two
retail
packets,
shop,
two packets they give me at 960.
960. Two
Yeah.
packets.
Yeah,
So
two
it means
packets.
that 430 per each.
Yeah.
Not 465.
Yeah. That's how they do for me.
465, eh?
Yeah.
So if it's 465, now the total sale of per so there are
The
22.
total sale when they
So
are,
there are 22.
over,
We can calculate.
It's 1,300 and
Oh,
20.
so you have said it's 930.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No,
Divided by?
So it's let me do the calculation. So it is where can I do it? So it's 22 times
No.
times 30. That's 660. 660. That's this 22 is for one packet, which
No, if we want,
which has,
if you sell the whole, we can calculate it's 44 by what? By 30,
Yeah.
which comes to this one. So you take this one, the answer, you minus 990. You get 390 as a profit.
yeah, that's what I get.
Okay, a profit of 390.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the money you can hustle. 390, and sometimes it doesn't guarantee that you will sell the whole of them.
No, I don't sell every day, and so that you cannot sell in a day.
So what about so whenever you are smoking this kind of the smokies and the eggs we are talking about here, it means like you know the talk about the condition, and do you put the whole of them or you put a smaller bit? If they buy, they finish, you put another one.
I just start with the one packet. That's 22. I put them all, and the other one packet waits.
Waits.
Yeah. When
You have a fridge?
No, I don't. I don't have a fridge. That's
So how do you operate?
I just when they go, they spoil. That's how.
That's the all.
Yeah.
That's business.
Yeah. That's
Because you don't have the equipment necessary for that kind of the work,
Yeah,
and
I
you are
don't
struggling to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
So it means like whenever you're gonna be getting a little bit of something from there, your family also has to eat from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now coming back to the point here, which was your really point of talking about of today? Maybe you wanted to request of something here. I know it has been a struggle of here and there, and you have said you have not yet cleared your fee. How do you gonna be getting your certificate then?
So that's the challenge I want to talk about. So I wanted to go to school to pursue. I wanted to go and do electrical engineering, but it has been so difficult for me because I never paid school fees. Yeah, so going there at school to do my clearance, it might be very tough for me, and I want to do electrical engineering, so I need support so that I can do it. And if necessary, expand that my business so that I can get something to expand it,
So you can go to the college while coming back, and you can do the business in the evening, and it will be so much class. Yeah, I think that's a very good, better condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what was in my mind. I go in the morning in school. During 4 is the time to get out of school. So I come back in the evening and continue with my business. Yeah.
That's a good brain here. And also I saw people have already, young boys, they have ventured into that kind of the business. You're going to be three of you now in Nyabohansi. Going to be selling those kind of the smokies and much more the eggs. And I like eggs. I do eat 5 and something and above. I cannot eat below 5. And I'll promote you. I'll come today and check how the business is. And the good thing is you're going to be looking for a chance to get to the college and pursue your education in terms of electrical engineering, and which is the wiring, and much more like that one, electrical things. And that will be the best if this kind of young man goes to school and look for the better opportunity of tomorrow. And this is the courtesy of Gintu, because today I was handling much of the education system, and even if we get the education and we don't get the better way for us to handle that kind of the education we got, we will be doing nothing if we cannot pursue, we cannot move, because our tomorrow is, what am I having for it to reflect tomorrow? Right now, nobody can just recognize them the way they are. I know it has been struggling. I remember we were together during the party time and much more, and they were employed there to do some of the work because of not like they wanted to come to the YouTube. No, it's because the life had been pressing them to be in such kind of the condition they are, which is making him, like right now you're gonna be here sporting and talking about, if you're gonna be touched to this kind of the story, you can just support and make sure that you're going to be getting something very better to his life, because today is today and tomorrow going to be calling it another day, and we are here to progress and make it happen as an achievement of tomorrow. If we don't achieve today, we are going to lose so many people who are going to be stressed, who are going to be having so much of the thinking of my vision was to be this way, but that vision cannot be fulfilled if you cannot get the courtesy of making the fulfillment. And this is the courtesy to make sure they're going to be supporting the young boys to go back to school, and they're going to be calling whoever going to be so responsible, and they're going to be talking about, this is going to be this way. We understand whenever a child is born, let us not take like, okay, this kind of the child belongs to Nyabohansi. No, this kind of the young man belongs to the society, and even the society is crying for them to have education, but it's due to the lack. Like, even me, if I could have that kind of the big opportunity to help this kind of the young boys, we could be venturing. That's why he said we are venturing. Mama Thandi Foundation had a very good suggestion. We open a center whereby we're going to be training some young boys. They could be getting, even if I'm going to be having an electrical person who could be coming to my area here, we could be orienting him to talk about, oh bro, can you take this kind of the young man and train them, make sure they're going to be getting a better opportunity of tomorrow. That's why we wanted to build a training center at my fish pond set, to make sure that the young boys going to be getting education, going to be getting skills and knowledge for them to pursue. Not every time education will ever pay everything. Sometimes the local things we are ever doing outside here to sustain our sustainabilities are our hope of tomorrow, and we could achieve it if we are best into what we ever talk about. And this is my call to everyone who is just tuned and are going to be watching this kind of the video from wherever you are. I know you're going to be having a very heartedly heart, and if you're going to be supporting this young boy, you can make it happen, because he wants to make it happen. He's the second born. Talk about now the third, the fourth, the fifth and the sixth, how it's going to be, because the life is not lifing. Their mom, she's struggling, and if you can check even the mother, you will not even understand how the life is, and they're them who are going to be pursuing to make them happen. And him, he has introduced, and he has just said himself, he has come out vividly to talk about, this is my story and this is what I'm passing through. And if you're going to be getting somebody who can support, even if you're going to be touched, it will be better for the young boys to go to school, learn, get skills, and assist themselves for the future. No employment. Last time I went to the children office in Mabera, I got 300 are trained teachers seeking for a county job to be employed as permanent teachers of the county. And every time there's demonstrations, there are strikes for the same teachers regarding for their salaries or increasement of the salary, or there's no salary paid for more than 4 months. So who is going to be crying for them? And for those 300 recruits, only 6 are needed. And where is this kind of the young man going to be getting his kind of the time to pursue and be employed? There's no employment in Kenya. There's very less. It's who knows you and how much money do you have. Keep tuned. And you can just repeat to tell them what's your wish, bro. And ask for whoever will be just attached to their story and will just make it something to be better and make your life shining tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, my wish is to pursue my career. So I just need someone who can help me so that I pursue my career or expand my business.
Exactly.
So that
so you can select both too. It's either if it's gonna be so meticulous, the platform allows you. You'll go to school and they talk about the business gonna be continuing. Or if somebody talks about gonna be supporting your business.
Yeah, if necessary, I would like because I already have where I get something little, and so I need just my business to expand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can take care of yourself now.
Yeah.
And I think that will be the best, because for you to be shown how to fish, it will be better for him to start fishing on himself. Like he will just train himself in getting some money. And that's why I said you can never know your tomorrow. You might talk about today I'm a sausage guy, I'm a smoky guy, I'm an egg guy. But tomorrow you'll have a bigger shop. And you talk about, yeah, this is what I've been hustling towards. And never underestimate, I've said that, and I always I repeat it once. Never ever underestimate yourself. Never underestimate yourself. And never disgrace yourself because of the things that you can just improve and make it happen. You just understand, if you're going to be getting somebody who will be touched, talk about even $100. You can do a business with $100, and it can be so meticulous for you to expand your business. And you can just buy a coolant box for you to place those kind of you put some ice inside, and you ice those kind of the smokies and make sure that the business is going to be continuing. Talk about also some fryers, and for you to run the business like the one you're talking about, the smokies, because of smoking them through the heat direct, if you could be deep frying them, they could be staying for a longer period. But due to smoking them, talk about grilling or smoking them, it takes it like it's gonna be getting bad very quickly because of the talk about the condition they are just subjected unto whenever you're gonna be getting home. And where do you sleep? Do you have a house?
No, I don't.
You don't have a house.
Yeah.
Where do you live right now?
I live in my friend's house.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have a home now. Your mother, she's struggling in town.
Yeah, when my father passed, I had gone to the mining sector. And
So you went to the mining?
Yeah, I went to the mining sector to look for a job there, and after doing there for 1 month, I came back. After my father, I was just called by my friend where I live, and I was told that your father has passed. So I came back with the little amount of money that I had. I had to pay the fundis to do just a small house.
So your father never had a house?
Earlier before they departed with my mother, there was some house. So they became old and they fell down.
Oh. So
there
your
was
father
no
never
house.
had a house?
No.
So you are the one who hustled from the mining?
Yeah.
You came with how many iron sheets?
It's just a small house.
How many iron sheets?
Iron sheets. I just bought 8 iron sheets.
8 of them.
Yeah, and
So it's a small structure.
Yeah, they are just small.
It's a house like this one?
Yeah,
It's a flat.
Yeah,
It's a flat like this one.
Not flat, but there was some old.
All old iron sheets.
Yeah, so there are.
Oh, it's the one that which is looking like that one
Yeah,
at the far end.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one. At this side, there are
New?
those new.
The other
and
side?
they are
Old.
old. Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So you maintained now. Whenever your father died, that's the home now. Your father was brought.
Yeah.
And who is now living there?
My elder brother.
Your elder brother. What's the work of your elder brother?
He's just at the car wash. He do car wash work. Yeah.
Oh, you have a brother. Oh, I remember the car wash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who is ever washing my motorbike. I remember.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
Blue Rock there.
Yeah, he's the one who is living there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So right now you are living in your friend's home.
Yeah.
And
That's where
which is the terms and condition of you staying there?
So it has been very tough because the man there he's
Liquored.
very he's
Yeah, I know. He's called Mzae.
Yeah.
I've ever brought him here to do some work of talk about the section of the toilet, talk about digging the pit.
Yeah.
So he's doing such kind of the work, and also he has been having some indiscipline in that kind of the village.
Yeah.
A little bit. He's not a person to be in terms of good. So you are the one protecting their home.
Yeah.
The man also, I heard about, he sold a cow of his wife,
Yeah.
and people had to beat him like safari rare.
Yeah.
And a bit is a man who is not truthforward, and is a person who likes cornering.
Yeah.
So that's why you are staying right now.
Yeah.
And how is your life now? Because this man is, whenever he's liquored, he can even dismantle you using a machete.
When he comes, I'm always at my business there.
Okay.
So when I come, I just find that he's
asleep.
asleep. Yeah. But,
That's how you operate.
Yeah.
So you
how I
operate into the business and come when he is asleep.
Yeah.
If he's not asleep and is liquored,
He
might
just,
cause some of the mayhem into
Yeah.
that home.
Yeah.
Even he can chase you.
No,
So you don't have a permanent resident,
Yeah.
a residential for you to live.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Guys, this is the life that this kind of the gentleman is passing, and you can understand, like, it's a real life. Like, we have to see for our better for tomorrow. And to this kind of the time, I'm ever sympathizing with the boys whenever I see their life is so. I pass through such kind of a life, and whenever they come and explain themselves, I feel like it was me, like the one I was passing through, for me to begin to who I am. It has been a cracker too. You understand, when we were hustling to the villa there,
Yeah,
you saw how I was looking. Was I looking like the way I am?
No.
A bit different, very dirty,
Yeah.
and possessed to the work.
Yeah,
And
I remember you used to tell me you just work hard.
tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
You can never know what comes tomorrow. And I always motivate this kind of the young boys, like, you just understand whatever you are doing. That is the something that will ever rescue you for tomorrow. And be dependent every time. Be dependent. Like, you can assist yourself and talk about, I have hustled this way. If you need a little bit, like, if you're going to be asking, like, I need a business. And it's not like you could come and talk about, Ginto, I need a business to do. But already you have looked for an opportunity. You have a business, which is, it's only supporting your business to grow. Yeah. That's the only thing. But not like you could come here and talk about, oh, I need some business. I have the mind of business. But already you have a business you are doing. So it will be so understandable if a person is going to be supporting you in doing such kind of the things. So guys, it's just a sympathizing way of sympathizing with this kind of the gentlemen. And we ever say, God rescue us from this kind of the world that is ever drowning with us, because if it's not by God, something gonna be not happening good. But we trust in the Lord, and we say, bless up. And to this kind of the time, I say appreciation for you placing yourself to this kind of the way. And you are so clean, man. And I like the possession you are having. Like, if it could be another person could talk about, oh, look, even how I'm wearing, I don't have some clothes. But you are straight and talk about, you need a business that will survive you, that will make you to survive. And if the business doesn't be good, if somebody talks about the business is good for him, talk about the business. If it's going to be the school, and again, sometimes I always come out and I say, sometimes don't think about the school will ever rescue everything. Sometimes also talk about going to school. It will be 2 years for you to graduate again, and that will be maybe a diploma of 2 years. You understand? Those 2 years again, you will not be having something. But if you have a business, for you are having a business for tomorrow. it will be better for you to hustle and learn for yourself and learn something, other skills for business, and it will be better for you. Exactly. So keep tuned and keep it locked, guys, as this kind of the ending of this kind of the video. Support this kind of the young boys who are ever coming out, and I say thank you very much for the people tuned and locked in, for supporting our environment and also supporting each kind of the persons who is ever progressing from outside here. Talk about we have a brighter future, a vision of tomorrow, because the business oriented is the business coming out, and that business is the economy of Kenya, because this the people will be for tomorrow's leaders, and if we don't take care of them, they'll maybe have a miserable life. And the way they have been growing up, I know their life, I know how they've been struggling, I know, and I understand. Tomorrow is another day. Let's make it happen. And guys, if you're attached to this kind of the story, read here. Let's go make it happen. Keep tuned. Be back to you in a short while. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, it's another day after the school orientation and much more. I'm back to the fish farm here to check on because some of the people are just doing some of the work here, and I want to see everything handled very properly, because we have to do the pond arrangements and the cleaning of the ponds, and everything has to look so decent at this kind of an area here, because it's my responsibility to make it happen. Because if you are the owner of the everything, you are the risk taker and you know everything how it's going to be coming out. So some of the boys were here to slash and also make sure that the ponds are looking so clean, and everything should be looking so decent, because the fish pond, what is ever coming out very good is when the fish pond is so decent. Even if they're gonna be whatever, it's gonna be not okay to the fish farm, but whenever it's so clean, as you can see, this kind of the pond is looking like, talk about this one is looking like, it reflects some of the sanitation, which brings the good shape of the ponds, and also everything should be getting good to this kind of the area. So this area also had a problem, and we had to sort it out. Talk about weeding this area and planting more trees, because I need so much trees and so many trees to make sure that everything is coming out so meticulous from this kind of the position here. So that trees, I think they don't yes, Gedo. Ya kwani kuko aje? Sana kuko namna gani?